When you deal with Bunnings, you soon get used to the idea that you have no power. You very much go cap in hand to the organisation, and they will have a personality that's strong enough to control you to the point where you virtually give up and just do as you're told. We started supplying Bunnings from about 25 years ago, and in the early days they wasn't too onerous on suppliers. We had to jump through a few hoops, had to give them their piece of gold, so to speak, with their settlement discounts. They didn't put too many conditions on us for the type of product we grew. But as time went on, then it was a roller coaster of, we need you to do this, we need you to do that. No, we're not going to let you have a say. We were never offered a contract. We had to supply on virtually not even a handshake. We didn't get the benefit of a handshake. We were just told, if you do this, this and this, we will take that product at this time of the year, and you would set up your production processes to suit. Bunnings would never go out on a limb and be beholden to you to supply stock under a contract. And this was what made the nursery game such a tentative proposal, because there was never ever a guarantee of getting your product into the stores once they've said, you can grow it for us. The pressure mounts all the time, and with each imposition that Bunnings puts on you, mentally it takes its toll. Freight in Bunnings, years gone by, we put out some money for a truck, and we would do our own distribution to the local Bunnings stores, and then we would organise for freight companies, dedicated plant carriers, to take our stock down to New South Wales and Victoria. At one stage of the game, Bunnings decided to put the pressure on growers to do away with all of their own private freight arrangements. Even if they had their own truck, they weren't going to accept you delivering your product straight to the store. So people who'd gone out on a limb and borrowed $150,000 for a truck could no longer use it for that purpose. That's when the cost taken off our invoice for the distribution was the nail in the coffin for us. We were ground down to virtually nothing, and then it was a case of, well, where do we get the money from to pay wages? Where do we get the money from to pay for truckloads of potting mix, pallets of fertiliser? We then had to be more than savvy to survive. And the mental anguish in that was just too much for us. And I had the comment with my manager, we've just got to change or this will kill me. I think it's time that people got off their backsides and started telling it how it is with these big companies. Many of these big companies have this total control over the supply, and it's always unfair on the people who grow for them, and it's never unfair for Bunnings.